Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'll be showing you guys 3 different virtual reality goggle sets here. As they're all by different companies, and each one of them a little bit better than the other. Anyways, just to save time on getting them out of the box and demoing them for you. 2 of them I got today, which are the nicer ones, and then the ones that they're not horrible, I'm just not nearly as happy with them. It's not as good a build quality. Those I got yesterday, and they're the ones that cost the most. But then this is Ross, so on costing the most, just a couple dollars more. So anyways, show you the box here. These were $14.99. They're saying comparable value of $30. This is where getting them online, you're really taking a chance. In fact, on the way these are made for adjusting the lenses, I'll point it out to you guys, but any of them that have this type of adjustment, pass on them. They're not as good, let alone the way you put your phone in them. Anyways, these are made by iWave, just iWave virtual reality headset. And I thought they had a website on here somewhere. Okay. Yeah, the website is iwaveaudio.com. IWAVEAUDIO. But I went to their website and I think they just quit making these outright. I could not find anything to do with virtual reality. It was more sound stuff like earphones or whatever for your cell phones or cases or whatnot. Nothing like this. So it could be just short-lived. They didn't go over, probably because of the quality. Something I'll point out, and I'll show you what I did, but I also damn near broke the things the first day I got them trying to wear these with glasses. Has to do with the lenses. So. That's what looking at them from the inside looks like. They do have a nice strap, so they fit really snug to the face. I'll definitely give them that. Shows your phone in there. Does have cover off to the side that just slides off that away, so you can expose the camera on your phone. Not only will your phone fit in it, you can also fit in a planet, including the astronaut. That dude's being paid to be happy. And I will show them to you guys. And also, they are lightweight. They're not that heavy at all. There you go. Front of them. 1 adjustment knob. 2 adjustment knob, 3 adjustment knob. Where you put your phone in, and I had to modify this to get my phone to fit good enough, tolerable. Because that's pretty much the downfall. At the bat, before I stuck this suction scup, suction scups. That's a new type. Yeah, new word for you guys, suction scups. Look it up in the dictionary. It's in there fucking somewhere. Anyways, before I put this fucking thing on that's supposed to make your phone stick, that doesn't stick, all it had was this little circular pad to push against the back of the phone so it snugs it in place. That's if you have a big 6-inch screen cell phone. I don't. I got a little Motorola Moto G. I think my screen is 4-inch or 4.5-inch. So, smallest size you can put in this pretty much. So it says 4 to 6-inch screen. So I'm pushing it, but for watching movies, right off the bat, cool. That's why I got this. So anyways, There's that horrible suction cup thing that is absolutely fucking useless on a phone that has the back of it textured like that. It is stick at first, then as soon as you put it on, the phone falls off. Hence why I did all this shit. All this foam, speaking of video type stuff, came out of one of the boxes that I got, one of those tablets that they used to sell over at Big Lots. My store doesn't seem to have them anymore. But it was just the foam to hold it in place inside the box. That works perfect. Now I can get it to where my phone snugs in there nice, and then I got this pushing against the back of it to keep it level. So on the glasses thing, tried putting these on over these glasses, and what happened was it pushed on one of the lenses and popped it out of place. And on that, that's where the build quality is not all that good. So if you get stuck getting these, be really careful with them. Right up top there, that ridge is just a little ridge with a tab going along it, real thin, on top and bottom that holds those in place and allows them to slide back and forth. So I do not recommend wearing glasses with these. No way. That just popped out too easy, and I'm lucky it didn't break. And it's thin enough on how much of the plastic holds that in place. It could have broke very easy. So, another thing, the hinge. Very weak hinge for such a large lid. So something else that could break off real easy if you're not careful. Otherwise, it does stay closed really well. Really well. So I got to dig my fingernail in there to get it. That's a nice strong magnet, so they did do good on that. On keeping that from opening up. On adjustment, that's where the other two that I'm going to show you guys, so much better, especially for somebody that does wear glasses to where I'm nearsighted, but one of my eyes is worse than the other. So adjusting two lenses at once, as in this just moves both lenses in and out at the same time. That doesn't help me. I'll get one of them good, and then the other eye, it's still a little bit blurry to where I can get this to where it's tolerable for me. Somebody that doesn't wear glasses, no problem. And on that, I'll show you here. See how it moves that whole piece in and out? So instead of just moving the lenses in and out, it moves this whole freaking thing in and out from the frame. And then the dial, it's a bit touchy, but it moves them in and out like this, so you can get it centered with your eyes or centered with what you're watching. Otherwise, strap is really good. That's something where on the other pairs the straps are better. They actually have buckles. This has Velcro, which can wear out, but if you keep it adjusted the same way, if it's just going to be you wearing it, just don't keep peeling it on and off. But if you're going to be sharing it with other people to where they're going to keep adjusting it, that's something that'll wear out eventually. So, say, man, if this is your only choice, definitely worth 15 bucks. I mean, they're freaking cool, especially for watching movies. It's like having your little personal movie theater. And when you put these on, being that everything's black, even with my little phone, all I see is the screen. Nothing else. No light gets in. They did a good job on that with the padding. On padding, each one of them has a little bit different padding. This, it's kind of like that fake leather stuff, pleather or whatever, but it's got the little breathable holes in it for sweat, so not too bad. And then this one, being the nicest pair, it's more of a fabric type padding. And in a way, it feels a lot better. It doesn't seem to make my face sweat, so it should last all right. And then to the inside of it where it's wrapped into the headset itself, that's that fake leather stuff, but it's out of your way. Now on this and the other one I'm going to show, in fact, let me show you the box for this so you'll know what to look for. Before I get ahead of myself here. Yeah, these weren't the cheapest, but only $1 difference. These were $12.99 at Ross. Put out by Hype. Just IFX virtual reality headset. It's back of the box showing all the different pieces on how it's built. Then somebody else that got paid to be happy. It's funny, the glasses it shows here are like what I'm wearing, but obviously they're not thinking of Wayfarers because that's my problem there. As you can see, the bottom of the lenses curve inward. So when I stick it inside the thing, the arms go down, so it doesn't fit to my face good. But I don't need glasses at all with these. I can get it to where it's perfect picture. Anyways. Look for the hot blonde getting paid to wear weird fucking goggles so she can hallucinate, see butterflies. Because that's what you get them for. So right off the bat, unlike the not so good ones, pull this out. And this is where, because of the size of my phone, they give you some little foam pieces that you can stick in it just to hold your phone in better. For me, it was more for the spring-loaded part, is my phone has buttons off to one side. As you can see there, they were getting in the way to where it was hitting the buttons. So, let's see. Yeah, all these were out of the same packet. Anyways, that part there goes over the top of your phone. It is spring loaded, as you can see. So what I did was just get a couple of the little pads and layer them up and put them off to one side as to get the screen centered. Just needs to do that little cutout that they have there. You can see there's a little dent in it. That's to show you where the center line is for your screen, but on my phone, the screen's offset a little bit, so I had to just adjust it different. Otherwise, fits beautifully. Got 3 more at the bottom here, so it won't fall out. So anyways, pop in your phone here. Oh, something else. Yeah, this is something that might be a problem with some people. As usual, man, all smartphones on how they're made, on being thick or thin or whatever, are different. If mine was any thicker, I wouldn't be able to use this. It is literally level with the edge here. As I gotta push down just a little bit on that end when I'm sliding it into the headset. So, perfect fit on that. The other ones that I'm going to show you that's made by a different company, a little bit deeper, so it fits better. So got that going for it. Otherwise, same way it goes in. It's got that little spring-loaded tab. Now, something I do like on this, there's no piece that you have to literally pry off or try and slide off. Is that cheaper headset, as in cheaper quality, real bitch to get the piece that comes off to expose your camera. And same thing on the next one I'm going to show you. You literally got to dig your fingernails in and pull it up as it clamps on. This is the way you should do it on all of them, man. Easy. Then on venting, no venting on top or bottom, but plenty off to the sides if you got a phone that gets hot. I haven't had that problem. I've already watched a movie. show you how these look. Bad. They feel really comfortable on. These, let's see if I cover that up. Yeah, right about there and there, I got just a little bit of light coming in, but it wouldn't affect the phone. I don't even see it once I got a movie playing or whatever. It's pretty much where the straps are tied into it. It's just a little bit of light coming through. And a little bit at your nose, but same thing. You're not going to notice it once you got something going because your eyes will be focused on the screen. Now up top, nothing. No light whatsoever. So it's like being in a dark room watching your TV, man. Really cool. Anyways, those were the IFX. These next ones are made by a more familiar brand. And right off the bat, these, you definitely want to be in a dark room. And I'd say that goes for any of them, to where the front piece here is white. Light can't shine through this, but this white plastic, or maybe it's just this particular type, I could see the light shining through, and because I got a small size phone in it, I was seeing the side of the phone, which totally killed the whole VR experience until I turned off some lights. Once I did that, great. Anyways, these were $11.99. They're made by Kobe. So just Kobe virtual reality headset. So the front of it looks like. There where it says Kobe, that's the piece that you have to pry off if you want to use the camera lens on your phone, and it's not easy. It doesn't slide off to the side like the cheaper made ones. It's got a clamp there and a clamp there to where you got to dig in your fingernails to try and lift up some of the plastic and push at the same time and get it to come off. And that's something to where I wouldn't get these if you're going to be using it for that. I could see it breaking eventually. Trying to pry that off is the piece that detaches the little clamp holders are pretty weak plastic, to where if you pried too hard or whatever, or pushed on it too hard trying to get it back together, they'd break. Other than that, cool. Just as happy with these. Yeah, hell. I'll go ahead and show them to you guys, since I'm only 18 minutes. What the hell? Something to where this particular style, this and the black ones that I just showed, seems to be a lot more like these than the others. In fact, just trying to look these up to find videos on them, I found a couple videos on this one, but not on the Kobe or the other ones, because there's just tons and tons of different styles because of China and stuff. A lot of them made in China, or just a lot of companies made them. As soon as VR started getting popular. So, right off the bat, same exact adjustment as the FX for your lenses. So it's not just doing both of them. You can adjust them separately if you got bad vision. Had to do the exact same thing on this to get my phone to fit right, and this one a little more so is a little bit wider on the tab there that grabs onto the top of it. Otherwise, once I did that, phone fits in it really good and snug. I'm not even going to try and take that off. Otherwise, let's see. Yeah, very, very similar on the make. The lenses on these, on the way they made them, identical to the others. So a lot of these are just knockoffs of others. And that's something that looks like it'll hold up good. It's real thick, flexible rubber there. Looks nice and heavy duty. Nice thick straps. Nice and stretchy. The only thing on these, definitely want to wipe them off after you use them. Hence, I'm sitting in a chair that's covered in this shit, and any sweat, anything will make it start peeling off. So these are something to where you want to use a rag or whatever to wipe them down after you use them. That's that cushy fake leather stuff. It's just any moisture or whatever gets into it, it'll just start peeling off, and then it'll look like shit. But they do feel good on the face. Nice and cushy. Haven't put them on with the phone out of it. Yeah, these are definitely something you want to wear in a dark room. I'm seeing light through this side and this side. Yeah, they should never have done this in white. They should have just kept it all black and it would be perfect. Because it's allowing light to come in. But if you had a full 6-inch screen where the smartphone takes up all that space, it probably won't be a problem. And I have no idea. Yeah, I'm taking these apart if you want. First thing I thought when I did that, it's like, oh, I could just take all this crap off and just spray paint it black. I have no clue. I don't think there's a way to take these apart once they're put together because I can't even see any screws. I could see posts for them, but you can't get at them because of the padding here. So I think you'd tear the hell out of these trying to find the screws, let alone take them apart. But, used on my phone for a smaller one, even if you just took this piece off as it is the cover and just paint that part of it black and keep the rest of it white, that might solve the problem there, because this was the side where I was seeing the edge of my phone. So just depends on what you got. Otherwise, definitely worth picking up for the price, man. You can find them cheap enough online price-wise, but it's the shipping that jacks it up every time. Once you pay the shipping, man, you're looking at about $20 at the cheapest on a lot of these. So, say, man, for anybody that's watching this video, I would head over to your local Ross in the next few days if you want to try and find some of these, because they won't last. I think they had about 10 of them at my store. I don't know if they were going to bring any more out or not. My store they get cool stuff, but a lot of it's in small quantities, so once it's gone, it's gone. And, pretty much like all my other stores, if you're in like a tri-state area or whatever, is I got Kingman here and then Bullhead and Havasu, to where all the stores, including Walmart, share the same merchandise. So they'll send out one really, really big shipment and then it just gets divided up. So I'm pretty sure that's the same with Ross, to where some stores may have more than others. But for me, man, I have never seen anything like this in Kingman here. The only thing close to this I've seen is the Samsung ones that go for $100, where you have to have the Samsung phone to get all the functions of them, to where they're literally wired up for your phone, to where you got buttons on it to control it. And that was in Bullhead City. They don't have them in my Walmart. So like I say, man, sometimes if you live in the big city, you might be able to find them in a mall or whatever, but I'm very limited here. More so limited as next video, I'm going to show you guys some stuff that I picked up at my local Hastings. Hastings is going out of business, so my store is up to 90% off. And I went there last night with my mom, and we got a little bit of stuff for like early Christmas shopping. And they still had a decent amount of stuff left. I mean, a lot of it is sold, but they still had a decent amount. Like, I got myself some Blu-rays and whatnot. Went there today. I'd swear half of that stuff sold between last night and today. I mean, crazy. I'm seeing people just loading up their carts because they're finally at Walmart prices, actually cheaper than Walmart prices, man. It sucks that they got to go out of business to finally have decent prices, because that's the problem with Hastings. Their shit was fucking expensive. Like one item I got that I'll show you guys, it was normally $49, and I got it for like $15. And any place else like Walmart, it would have been a $30 thing. So there you go, man. That's why they're going out of business. Who the hell wants to go there and get stuff when you can go over to Walmart or whatever and get it so much cheaper? Okay. Catch you all in the next vid. Later, everybody.